They'll be calling you a radical. It's a heartache. Nothing but a heartache. Hit you when it's too late. Hit you when it's down. It's a heartache. Nothing but a heartache. Hit you when it's too late. Hit you when it's down. You're down. It ain't right what they have done. The ones we depended on. Ronnie Spector's life is more Americana than any person of an entire generation. I mean, her life is Americana. I mean, before there was Pat Benatar's voice, there was Ronnie Spector's voice. Before Mary Clayton, Heartbreaker! Heartbreaker! Went into Central Park after fucking dark. They tried to shoot me through the fucking heart. Listening to my radio, just like Ronnie sang. Just like Ronnie sang. By the way, could be the greatest music video of all time. After the Boys of Summer have gone, ooh, it's magic. Eddie Money and Ronnie Spector in Reno. I don't know if many of you ever saw Eddie Money in concert. Wow. That fucking sax throwing it a fucking round. When he teamed up with Ronnie Spector, her real name, the whitest name in the world, right? Her real name is Valerie Bennett. They were cousins, a group of Spanish Harlem. Now, you know I lived in New York for all those years, for freaking everything, and you know me, I'm so fucking grassroots. Spanish Harlem, whoa. It's a heartache, nothing but a heartache. Standing on the platform, coming through flying to LaGuardia, fucking on the platform. I mean, I flew from Salt Lake to fucking Chicago to LaGuardia fucking hundreds of fucking times. I mean, I remember standing on that platform, that's when my heart failed. Fuck, I got so many stories about Spanish Harlem. So the truth about her, you know, so, you know, in the day in New York, way back in the day, under the BQE in the old candy store, when Williamsburg, nobody fucking would dare go out there. Oh, I did. Spanish Harlem on fucking Balco on Chemo. It was all about the music. It was all about the New York City DJs. They were their shit. Remember, I had 3 radio shows in New York. I was all over New York fucking radio before podcasts were podcasts. Kevin Blanche. UCYTV on Balco. Fuck, I was intense. I was fucking radical. Fucking, like New York City. I grew up in Ogden. Fuck, people don't realize Ogden. Fucking, everybody says, oh, not phone. It's dead. But when I was a kid, you know, we had American Bandstand. We had Ogden, Utah. They call it Little Chicago. They should have called it Little fucking New York. I mean, it was fucking Manhattan. I miss Lower Manhattan so fucking much. Fucking, where'd you sleep last night, girl? Fucking. So people always, I listened to her on a podcast before they were called podcasts. It was a DJ, radio DJ in New York City, and he had her on. And I fucking loved her. I was fucking loved her from fucking the time I was a little fucking kid. Fuck. The Peppermint Lounge. I've been in the Peppermint Lounge. I used to tell people, you want to go fucking, when I live, you want to go see the guy who killed Malcolm X? Come on. He's working at McDonald's. I used to go visit with him. People are fucking, if also, you know, think about her path in her story. Phil fucking Spector. It's a heartache. Nothing but a heartache. It hits you when it's too late. They kick you when you're down. It's a fool's game. Nothing but a fool's game. Standing on the platform in the fucking, getting on the queue to go over the bridge to fucking Fort Greene from Spanish Harlem. It's a heartache. Nothing but a heartache. Standing in the cold rain. They kick you when you're down. Fucking little pink houses. I always go back to her name change. Everybody used to say Spector changed. No, he didn't. Spector didn't change her fucking name. You know, I go back to Cougar John. Fuck, he says that fucker changed my name. I was pissed. You know, I was just a kid. Fucking little. She was, I mean, Fuck that dancing style, all that. Oh. By the way, that fucking video, if you've never fucking seen it, with Eddie Money and Ronnie Spector, fucking smoking that cigarette. That was the girls in New York City, right? I remember being in fucking times, and my mom's like, "You're really been hanging around." Yeah, I like it down there. Fuck, here too, you fucking Fort Greene and the schwork I've done in New York. Fuck, I need to get back because my little grandchildren are there now. They've been there the whole time they were born there. You know. Fuck, the way she moved, the way she sang, the way she fucking danced. There's nothing more Americana. Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you go until you see the light. Just like Ronnie sang. I said, just like Ronnie sang. They ruined it, moved it to fucking... Yeah, fuck. Think about her Pavel Spector. She talked about Spector. She says, when I married him right off the get, I knew there was this crazy dark side. We were in London, she said. And he just went into this whole different personality. Freaked her. She didn't stay with him very long. The Ronettes were named by their aunties. There were a bunch of cousins. A whole bunch of boys, too. And it was the aunties that created the name. But it was her and, you know, that famous story where they mistaken them in the Apollos as come perform. It was their aunties and her mom. They took names out of each one and put together Ronnie. I mean, it was, talk about creative dynamic. That's who did it. Her mom and her aunts. You know, and those cousins. They're cousins. You know, the three, but there was more than them. They're boy. What's more grassroots than that? Where they came out, you know, nothing. Nothing in American. Her path, because that's what they do. They find you. You're so beautiful. You're incredibly careful what you fucking wish for. We were talking yesterday, 44 of us in that bone marrow transplant center. That's what ruined my New York activism career. Well, no, it didn't ruin. I was there so much, did so much for so many years. Something happened on the way to that place. They threw an American nuclearism flag in my face. Fucking the house band at Madison Square Garden. Who's the house band at the Madison? Billy Joel. Those lyrics, fucking. Allentown is Bethlehem stew. There's nothing more American. Remember, we had American Bandstand than Ronnie Spector. Nothing. Her path, as grassroots as get, her talent, her art, fuck, you can't fake any of that. So organic. I always go back to Mary Clayton, fucking in that song with Jagger. You know, I grew up with Lorraine Scott right down the road. Her and I were friends. Fucking Lake Star and her were friends. You know, wild, fuck. They found her at 18 and look what they did to her. She's a perfect example too. Right here, in the middle of the fucking boonies. Yeah, her. You know, hung herself with the orange scarf. Man, Williamsburg. It's, her name's Luann Bambaro. Mick Jagger's girl. Okay. She wasn't about to be a Walmart designer. It's a heartache. Nothing but a heartache. Standing in the cold rain. It's a heartache. Nothing but a fool's game. It hits you when it's too late. They kick you when you're down. The way she was born, where she was born, her organic grassroots, the way she was created, she created herself. And then Spector, whoa, fuck. I listened to this podcast and she talked and I'm like, whoa. You know, it was a rare one. That's back when you used to get, that was way back before any podcast was up. But this was way back in the radio DJ day. That's who used